Hello, my name is Veronica and welcome to the Learning Lab episode number 104. This time a Learning Lab short using the awesome Inkadinkado stamping gear set. Come on in and let's get started. So in this portion of the lab I'm going to use the oval stamping gear, the tool that you need to stamp with, and I'm going to use one of the fossil leaf stamps. And to do that I decided to pull out my Big and Juicy Spice Rainbow Pad. So now I can get that multi-colored variegation on my leaf without having to stamp or color in using a marker. Let's get started. I have chosen to use this particular leaf, and because I am working with the Big and Juicy pad, and of course you know it's hard to know which colors you're using, even sometimes if you press, but I want to either stay in the orangey area or I want to stay in the green area. So in order to do that, I'm just going to take a piece of paper and place that over where I don't want to pick up. So when I go in with my leaf, and if I know I want to stay in this area, then I'm going to get that same repeated pattern every time. My gear is on my paper and it's being held down with just a little bit of low tack painter's tape, and I'll get started. And that is my journey around. I want to do the same thing, but this time I think I want to do it with green, and I'll do the circular one just to see what kind of design I can get right inside of there. And I'm also going to take my tool and flip it so that this part comes back to here. I'm just playing and you're playing with me. We'll see. And now I'm working in the green side. So now I've gone back around this in my green. Beautiful effect. So I want to go back in and make kind of an orange-green mix. So I place my papers where my focus is going to be on these colors, just to bring a little bit of harmony to it. So I've laid my two pieces of paper there. Now as far as my stamping goes, my stamping gear this time probably won't be anywhere near my paper. It's going to actually be off because I'm just trying to fill in this area. I have now moved my stamp up to the very tip because when I go in, I want it right there as I go around to kind of connect on the bottom with the other one. Isn't that lovely? Wow, there are so many different options that you can do with this one stamping gear. This would make a lovely card front or a background for a scrapbook page. As always, thank you for joining me in the lab today. Please remember to check out my blog at inkallusions.blogspot.com. Until then.